Hello, hopefully this recording is actually good and I won't have to trash it later. Right now we are playing Spy Fox in dry cereal. So, yeah, hopefully this works. Return to launcher. Ugh! It full screened on me.
It's fine. It's still fine. I'll ask at least.
Yeah, it's still working.
I don't want full screen mode. There we go. Okay, everything else should be fine.
This is nicer.
Yes, it is. So, start. We're doing Spy Fox right now because Nico has never experienced this game, so he needs to.
I think I've only seen it.
Got milk?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Everything is going just as I planned. Soon the entire world will be without dairy milk. No butter on toast, no ice cream, no cheddar cheese, and nothing but dry cereal.
Dun, dun,
Nothing can stop me now.
I like that they subtitled that.
So yeah, I've seen parts of this.
Somewhere over the Mediterranean Sea.
Would you like our Italian entree, sir?
No thanks. It gives me hives.
Our vegetarian dinner, then?
Nope, gives me the vapors.
Then may I recommend the Greek play? It's delicious.
All right, if you insist.
Enjoy! It's good to see you, Agent Fox.
Ah, Monkey Penny. Now this is a real TV dinner.
Right. Yesterday, our spy operatives discovered the factories and offices of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated abandoned and drained of milk. Soon the entire world's remaining milk reserves will be depleted.
The idea of eating dry breakfast cereal is pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, it is.
Get it?
Here's the only clue we have.
Feta cheese. A low grade, too.
Spy operatives took that picture in the office of Mr. Howard Hugh Heifer Utterly III.
President and CEO of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated.
Exactly. We presume he has valuable information on the dairy crisis. The only available picture of him is hidden in your mashed potatoes. Finding Utterly is your top priority.
He shouldn't be hard to spot.
The feta cheese samples found in Utterly's office have been traced back to the island of Acidophilus. Your plane will be flying over the island any minute now. I've already set up the mobile command center where you'll rendezvous with me and later on with Quack. The entrance code is in your fortune cookie. Any questions?
No, I'm on my way.
Good. Monkey Penny, out.
It explodes. Everybody in there. Explode the cabin.
Alright guys, our first puzzle is coming
I
up.
wish I hadn't left my parachute in my other tuxedo. Maybe one of my special spy gadgets will help me. I wonder which one I should pick.
Which pen? Choose.
Middle one.
There's
Second
two middles.
from the left.
What do you say, Troy?
That ground sure seems to be getting closer.
Alright.
So that's where I left my anvil.
Alright, which one did you say, Troy?
Left one.
Hey, you were right.
I've always wanted to try that. It puts a little bounce in your day. So this is the sleepy little Greek island of Acidophilus. I seem to have arrived unfashionably early, since nothing seems to be open. I should meet up with Monkey Penny at the Mobile Command Center.
Mobile. So yeah, that's our inventory in the bottom left, if you couldn't catch that. So, on my end, the speech volume's a little high, so let's just lower that some. Alright, so this pelican guy, can you guys see my mouse cursor or no?
Yeah.
Okay. He is the MVP of this whole game. I love him.
Okay, let's talk to them.
I'm going to show you why.
Hey, wanna see my tattoo? Your mother must be so proud.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
One more time.
How many tattoos does this guy have?
Let's do it again.
It's incredible.
Let's do it again.
One more time.
Let's do it again.
Or one more time.
And another one.
Why?
What? You got a problem with his tattoo?
There's so many.
Let's see another one. I'm trying to keep going until we see one specific one. Hold on.
Okay, keep going. So many animations.
Yes. They had fun with this guy.
Wanna see my tattoo?
There it is.
Oh my god, it's like opening Discord on this. It's like opening OBS on the same screen that you're recording.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just the one I wanted to see, you guys. So, the mobile command center is in here, if I remember correctly.
Do you know how many tattoos the guy has?
I don't know the exact number, but there's a lot.
'Cause, yeah, that's a lot of
I
tattoos.
see the cursor becomes white if you can click on anything.
Yeah, so,
555-6705. How fortunate that Monkey Penny gave me this entrance code.
555-6705.
Hello, Spycore Mobile Command Center.
Penny, I've got your number.
Ooh.
Now that's a person-to-person phone call.
Glad you could drop in, Spy Fox.
Hello, Monkey.
That's Monkey Penny. So what do you think of SkyCorp's new Greek Island Mobile Command Center?
Impressive. Disguising it as a half-buried boat in the middle of the town square was a stroke of genius. Nobody would ever notice that.
That was Professor Quack's idea.
Where is Quack?
Oh, he'll be here soon to refill the Spy Gadget vending machine. In the meantime, he sent a couple of things ahead for your mission.
Good, because a spy without a gadget is like a shopping cart without a broken wheel.
How apt. Now pay attention. This is Greek money. It's called drachmas. You may need to buy a few things around here on the island. And this is a
toothbrush, and I sure could use one after that airplane meal.
Don't put that in your mouth. It's not a regular toothbrush. It's a special laser toothbrush. Let me show you how it works. You hold the laser toothbrush, apply the Minty Fresh laser gel, push the button, then you can use it to cut through really thick steel.
I guess that's one way to fight cavities. So, do we have any idea where Mr. Utterly is being held?
No solid evidence yet, but you might want to check out that feta factory down by the docks.
Feta factory, huh? I thought I smelled something suspicious.
we now have a thing to hold gadgets. And some money.
You're, like, you wouldn't want to have that many pockets.
Yeah, so...
You know, some people say life is like an empty vending machine. You put in your quarter and all you get is a whole lot of nothing.
Gee, you're in a depressing mood today, aren't you?
This art style, it reminds me of like the backgrounds in Cartoon Network shows in the 90s.
Yeah.
And 2000s, where it's just like it's colored in is very slightly off.
Alright, so.
Don't you have better things to do than to fiddle around with an empty vending machine?
No.
The vending machine doesn't have anything to do right now.
So, there's a little secret we can do here, actually. This is our intercom, right?
It's also your save
Mobile
quit.
Command
Yeah.
Center.
Please stand
You
by.
can call them just
I'm right
there.
behind you, Fox.
Of course you are.
Yes.
I was just testing the watch.
They actually thought of that.
I remember a similar thing in Psychonauts.
Yeah.
They tend to call your boss. And, he's
And
like,
in Corey in the house.
Here's where I keep my spy gadget.
yes. I'm still sad that I was not
Here's
able to record that one for the channel.
Hold on. Oh, we can't use that command yet? I guess not.
It's a photograph of Mr. Utterly. It's a photograph of Mr. Utterly. Here's what.
Well, I guess we leave them.
Duh. Hold on.
Here's where my notes go.
Okay, yeah. We leave now. Bye.
My spy watch is beeping. Spy Fox to Mobile Command Center.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox here.
Hi, Spy Fox. Remember, you can call me via your spy watch anytime for help and information. Just press the mobile command button.
Will do. Spy Fox out.
So, we got some money, so let's buy stuff.
Hey kids, let's waste all of our money on souvenirs.
Yeah.
Looks like it's closed.
Dang.
Damn it.
He's not here. I guess we'll
Happy
just
hour.
go to happy hour.
The door's locked.
Rip. Okay.
Okay, and,
I guess the cantina doesn't serve breakfast. Well, I have to say that's the first time I've ever been grateful I ate the airplane meal.
How about up here?
The door's locked.
Dang. How about over here?
Or the bike.
I guess it's just gonna stay there.
It goes away.
N-O-G. If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, that stands for Nectar of the Goats, a world-renowned purveyor of goat milk and goat byproducts.
Anyway, if I'm remembering right, here's another of my favorite lines from this game when you click on the door.
Uh-oh. Normally, I would karate chop my way right through a door, but this one seems to be made of solid steel.
There's another one. I don't remember if it's when you hit the laser toothbrush or if you click it again. Let's find out.
This gigantic steel door looks impenetrable. The mice on this island must be pretty tough. I haven't seen a steel door this thick since I got locked in that safe by the evil Baron von Overdraft. This door sure is shut tight. That feta must be extremely odoriferous. I wonder if I should be wearing a gas mask. Steel doors.
Here we go.
I hate steel doors. Steel and iron, they're the worst. And bronze. Steel, iron, and bronze, and, well, metal in general.
Fucking same, bro.
Steel metal. Grr.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
Anyway. Look at this pimp, dude.
Make this specifically to his size. That's
The
how it's
laser
like.
toothbrush makes impervious steel doors pervious.
This guy's such a Chad, dude. Like,
Well, there he is.
Now that's a big side of beef. No buts about it. That's Mr. Utterly, all right. And he's dangling over a pool of piranha. Now the question is, how am I going to get his rump roast down from there?
Lower the thing. That's how you get them out. Lower the lever.
well, first we got stuff to click, so hold on a sec.
Oil the piranha.
Gee, Mr. Utterly, for a cow, someone sure has you hog-tied. It must have been an interesting rodeo.
Got him.
This must be the temperature control for this pool of piranhas. Kind of an odd fixture for a feta cheese factory. The piranha pool seems to be getting colder.
Nah, we don't want it colder.
That makes the piranha pool hotter.
Pay attention to the piranhas, by the way.
They're gonna be gruesome. They're gonna become all boiled alive.
Look at them. They're sweating. Anyway,
Maybe that lever will help me get Mr. Utterly's rump roast down from there.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Mr. Utterly. Being kidnapped sure has its ups and downs, doesn't it?
Just dipped in boiling water.
Yeah, you gotta season. Like, there's a process to it.
yeah.
The little beast.
They're starting to wear, like, mufflers.
Fish on ice. That should hold them. Now for Mr. Utterly.
That stupid
In my
saved me.
imagination,
Thank you, Mr.
You walked off of the ice
Fox.
like
Spy, Fox. Routine
the red
rescue,
guy
really?
from Power
Now I
Rangers.
need to get you
Yeah.
to our mobile command center
The way
for
that
a
they animate
debriefing.
Good. I need to change my pants. You've got to stop him, Mr. Fox.
All right, just calm down, Mr. Utterly. Why don't you start from the beginning and tell us what happened?
Well, it all started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international cattle calls and reviewing grazing reports. Yep, you have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz.
wow, they even were out kids that TOs do nothing.
So when William the Kid Thugs made their appearance, I immediately snapped into action. There were dozens of them. I fought them hoof and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then suddenly, I smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers jumped me and then forced me into a smelly, dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's Secret Island Fortress. It was just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bovine ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy cows in the world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that milky weapon of destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this milky weapon of destruction to flood the capital with none too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this heinous crime. 5th, take over the entire dairy world. Spy Fox, someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the milky weapon of destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop
Well,
William
we
the
already
Kid.
have the laser toothbrush. Let's make use of it.
Hell yeah. Oh, hey, it's the scientist guy.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my